Medfit Rehab founder Joanne James is a medical exercise specialist. Medfit Rehab, restoring strength and movement, making a difference in people's lives. 647-259-5481. Columbus Center, Athletic Department, Dufferin and Lawrence, medfitrehab.com. Joanne James, founder and medical exercise specialist of Medfit Rehab, will improve your overall health through medical exercise. Contact Joanne James, 647-259-5481. Columbus Center, Athletic Department, Dufferin and Lawrence, medfitrehab.com. Hi, Joanne. How are you this morning?
I'm fantastic. It's another beautiful day. So
I'm not sure how long it's going to stay, but we certainly will accept it for the time that we have it.
That's right.
Okay, so, yeah, go ahead. Did you want to say something more?
I was just going to say we don't have a choice. We just have to roll with it, right?
That's right. You're absolutely right. Okay, but we do have a choice in these matters in many ways. When it comes to if you're overweight, and that depends on how you look at what overweight being, does that, do we get joint pain because of that? What does overweight cause when we are, in our body?
Well, because we're focusing on joint pain, weight has a big part to play in it. Now, there are other causes why you may have joint pain. You might have overused a joint. You may be moving and exercising with poor alignment, poor technique. Maybe you've done some unusual exertion, and it can result in strains and sprains of that whole joint area. So those are some ways you can get it. But I think by far most of the problem lies with having more body weight on your body than is necessary and that the knees can cope with, in particular when we're talking about joint pain. I'm going to refer mostly to the knees and the hips. So obesity is a big problem when it comes to your joints, because the more weight we have to carry, the harder it is for our joints to work properly. And that's really it in a nutshell from the point of view of weight and joint forces. Now, if you look at the joint forces in the knees and the hips, if you increase your weight 3 times, if you have more weight than you have, it increases the force on your knees by at least 3 times. So that means that 15 pounds of extra weight is felt like 45 pounds in the knees. So you can imagine if you're obese and you've got maybe 30, 40, 50 pounds more than what you should have, your knees are taking an awful lot of force, and you're actually, I like to use the term grinding it down over time.
Why is it, Joanne, that you see very few people who are overweight exercising? You see people in great shape or people who are a little out of shape, but you don't. Are they embarrassed to come unless they go privately? Do you see that happening? They don't want to be in the gym floor?
Well, absolutely. I think, are you referring to people who are extremely overweight or overweight enough? Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, besides the pain and the discomfort they may be experiencing when they do try to exercise, the other part is the psychological pain, which is people staring at them, people making unnecessary comments, and they just feel really, really uncomfortable about being in the presence of a lot of people. So, yes, they will train privately. We have a program that we have designed for people who have that excess weight and that feel very self-conscious being around people. We even have to choose the right trainer for that person as well, because everybody in every group has their own little idiosyncrasies and feel certain ways about certain things. So even the trainers that we choose to work with somebody who's obese or has excessive weight has to have a special nature, a special personality around them, and has to have some experience working with people that are overweight. But they do feel uncomfortable in your regular gyms. As you've noted, you don't see them in regular gyms.
No, you do. And when you do, I always think that if you're there, then congratulations, because you're really giving it your all in spite. And most people don't look at you strangely. I think they respect you more, but you need private instruction from Medfit. From Absolute Medfit.
And it's important because now, again, because maybe of the excess weight that they have, then the issues now they have to contend with are their joints and are their knees in regards to how to exercise safely so that they don't end up having to have a knee replacement or a hip replacement because of that excess weight. So it's really key that they have proper instruction. What we do with somebody who may be obese is different than what we would do with somebody who's underweight, to someone who's normal weight, to someone who has a chronic illness. like hypertension, diabetes, stenosis, atherosclerosis, cardiac issues. All of them have their own protocols on how we work with them to ensure that they get the best program that's designed for them and that they get the best results out of their program. So, yeah, they do require their own specialty when it comes to an appropriate and proper program.
And you give them the great respect that they deserve and all the help that they need to overcome that weight problem. Thank you very much, Joanne. We'll talk to you again on Monday. You have a wonderful day.
I certainly will. You too. Enjoy the weekend.
Thank you. Bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
Is staying healthy becoming too expensive with personal trainers, gym memberships, massages, and supplements? Then Joanne James, medical exercise specialist, and her dedicated team have exciting news for you. Imagine a healthcare plan that saves you money on personal and group training and gives you premium access to medical professionals. That's what Medfit Rehab can offer you. In the Columbus Center, Dufferin and Lawrence, call today to learn more. 647-259-5481, medfitrehab.com. Joanne James, founder and medical exercise specialist of Medfit Rehab, will improve your overall health through medical exercise. Contact Joanne James, 647-259-5481, Columbus Center Athletic Department, Dufferin and Lawrence, medfitrehab.com.